You know, it's funny as time goes along that we go backwards with our collecting to finding more and more obscure types of devices and formats to collect. I'm at a point now where I've collected quite a bit of vinyl, most of the vinyl I'm looking for, and the same thing with DVDs and stuff. And I'm finding more and more that things like cassettes, sometimes maybe even reel to reel, maybe things like VHS. These are things that are kind of interesting. There's stuff on there that I'm not finding on vinyl or whatever. So I'm actually kind of going backwards a little bit with my collecting. I don't know. I think it's interesting. Let's look at the New Hope thrift shop and see if we have anything here. Here we go. You can see they mostly have things like clothes and that stuff, but they also have tapes, VHS, stuff like that. So let's check some of this out. These are always cool. These are Narada tapes. Narada is a really kind of nice, gentle, ambient kind of music. I already have this particular record, though, on record, so I'm going to pass on this. But that one's pretty cool. Flint Black. Looks like some decent tape stock on there. But I don't know. Let's see. Stephen Curtis Chapman. That's a Christian artist. And what kind of tape stock is that? Looks like it's probably good tape stock. Nope, it's actually just chrome. Ferro. Ferro is very brown looking like this. Really, the blacker the tape stock looks, the better off it really is. I mean, look at the tape stock on this cassette and how dark it is. It looks almost black. That's kind of what you want. You know, more often than not, if you can go for black tape stock, it's going to be good. I already have this CD, but this is a good one. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. It's got that Bryan Adams song, I do it for you. Believe it or not, I've never actually seen JFK. I know that Seinfeld made fun of it. the scene where they were proving that it would be a magic bullet if it was a single shooter or whatever. But I don't know. This is good looking VHS. So I have to decide if I want this or not. I'm not sure. This is one of my all-time favorite movies. Top 5. I'm not sure where exactly it is, but it's definitely in that top 5. Apollo 13, just well-made movie, and acting, and it's great, and the real-life story behind it is so inspiring. So just a great movie. Now, this one is my all-time favorite movie. Definitely, no question about it. And this is the copy of the tape where it actually skips the scene where they're dancing over the pool in the school auditorium. It's, for some reason, this particular copy of it, which I had as a kid, skipped over that scene. Never knew why it did that, but it's pretty cool to see this. Such a depressing ending. Does anyone actually remember the beginning part of the movie where, like, he's bonding with the dog or whatever? Because I sure don't. I think everybody's mind just goes to the end when, spoiler alert, we lose Old Yeller here. Just so sad. I can't even look at it. Find these fascinating. You have these old cassette boxes from a rental store, and it says please rewind tape and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It looks like it came from Wonderbook. I know Wonderbook used to rent things out, and then they started selling them off. So they probably rented this first, and then they sold this video. But this is one I might consider watching. The Whole Town's Talking with Edward G. Robinson. And another good one over here with the Marx Brothers. We got Duck Soup. Also, you got the rental tag on here. 1 week rental. So that's one I might have some interest in. And we have the Osmonds here, The Plan. What's the plan, Osmonds? War in Heaven, Traffic in My Mind, Vignette, Don't Take It Too Easy, Before the Beginning. Side 2, we got things like Mirror, Mirror, It's Alright, Are You There, One Ticket to Anywhere, Darlin'. Yeah, so, yeah, maybe. But yeah, I think I might pick up a couple of those VHSs that I was showing you. They're just good ways to see things that you don't see otherwise, that you don't really see on streaming services, that you don't see available on DVD and things. So yeah, going back a little bit and keeping around some of these older formats are pretty cool. You know, we can't necessarily always rely on streaming services, the internet, to give us access to things. It's becoming too filtered by corporate companies for us to rely upon having variety on some of these apps. And if you really want to see some of these things, you just got to go out there and find it. Thanks for joining me. Love you guys. Bye.